be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman or we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. And that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Back on 12 o'clock.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, and now the opening lineup for Detroit. Brandon Miller out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Young is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reza Shea. And there's Porzingis. And it's Jovic in at the 4. I think you and I are feeling it. We're in for a treat tonight. Getting to see some of the best young talent in this NBA.
No doubt, Kevin, the superstar potential on the court is here tonight, and it is immense. We got players destined to become some of the league's biggest names in the next couple of seasons. I'm pumped. Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Timberwolves passing it around. Young's shot is good.
And it's always nice to get an easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And he makes that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Jovic. That one falls.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing well.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Jackson looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Brett, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Miller, steps back and trains the jump shot.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Young outside, three-pointer, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
This is it to DiVincenzo. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Reza Shea, covered by Miller. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Filipowski comes in for Jackson. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dante DiVincenzo. Miller, right side. The 17-footer. It's good. Miller's got 6.
going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Pass to Carrington. Out left to the wing. Here's Bailey, covered by Miller. Here's Edwards with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. He's got 7.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Miller inside. Bagley against Williams. And that one drops.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Now here's Watson. No scoring in this one. Up top, Edwards. He's defended by Merrill. Edwards' shot is good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Merrill passes to Filipowski. Back to Merrill. And counted from 19 feet away. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now the pass to Watson. He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Filipowski passes to Miller. Here's Merrill. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well. He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 12 points in the game. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Young. Porzingis with the rebound.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Sinks the triple.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Ricochet ready to go once he got it.
DiVincenzo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson has the open look. Money from the wing. Jackson's got his first basket of the night. Timberwolves leading by 6. Young taking his time here. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Jovic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. A nice shot by Young.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Diallo. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Jaren Jackson.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Young. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Porzingis. DiVincenzo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from DiVincenzo. Pass to Jovic. The 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Young against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Into the lane. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And a different look here for the Pistons. Lepowski, he's checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Jackson. Miller's checked in for Jackson. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Carrington. Now Watson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. So it's Detroit now. 6-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lebowski passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
To the inside. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Miller. The feed to Bagley. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Miller surveying the floor. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams trying to break free. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Carrington. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
The Pistons, 34.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, and it was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And that's going to do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Peyton Watson. Trae Young is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Porzingis in its center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pistons. And there's the pass to Edwards. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Minnesota.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. They trail by 3.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Edwards holding off the D and converts.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to DiVincenzo. Tries it from 9. Rebound Minnesota.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Edwards, no good. Pistons trail by 3. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. On the wing, Miller. Reza Shea with the steal. Here's Jovic, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Reza Shea. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to DiVincenzo. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Riza-Shea. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Riza-Shea's got 5.
No, that's a great sign for Riza-Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Minnesota making a switch. Diallo's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Jackson comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Sam Merrill in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Jackson. This is it to Merrill. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Merrill's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
The pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Yes, that goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. One of Porzingis' strongest attributes.
Robinson passes to Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Young against DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Young against DiVincenzo. Here's Riza-Shea. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young's shot is off. Detroit's gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. DiVincenzo against Young from 11 feet away. Again, the Pistons score. Timberwolves trail by 3. Minnesota calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So for the Pistons, Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Filipowski comes in for Jackson. And it's Alex Caruso in for Sam Merrill. Here's Carrington, defended by DiVincenzo. From 7, yep, it counts. Watson's got 6 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
A minute 20 left in the 3rd. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Watson. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
It's stolen. Here's Carrington. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
DiVincenzo with it. 13 points in the game. And he gets it to go.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Pass to Watson. 23 seconds left in the third. To the left side wing. Rocket 6. Taken away. Passes it to Jackson. Shoots from the high post, and that one released in time, but no good. Dante DiVincenzo, he's been the guy making things happen for Detroit. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Miller, Sam Merrill out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jaren Jackson, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's defended by Merrill. Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson. Miller outside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
The pass to Jovic. Inside, and stolen by Miller. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. Pass to Watson. That's the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Who wants a pizza? Make some noise!
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Jovic passes to Watson. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. On its way from Young for 2. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pistons leading. Merrill passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Pass to Watson. Over Miller. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Young finds Porzingis. Here's Jovic. Driving to the basket. Out to Porzingis. And here's Young on the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Back to Miller. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Shoots. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Ricochet. And the layup's good off the glass.
Assertive play by Ricochet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Miller outside. Shoots over Ricochet. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Edwards passes to Jovic. Porzingis trying to get free. Jovic, no good. Pistons leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Young kicks to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. Pistons have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. DiVincenzo passes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson misses. And so Young will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another shot. Porzingis somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Edwards. It drops.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Minnesota. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
First team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Peyton Watson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, in moments like this.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Team for Detroit.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved. He's adding to his game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Young. Another miss by Minnesota. And so they foul intentionally.
Jokic. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Detroit. DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the pass to Diallo. Knocks down the 3. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Substitution on the court.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.